So this week we are still in the Italian Alps. We will see where our paces bring us. The first destination was this playground on the way. We just want a quick stop, but we start making some speed challenges. I was winning, but I also let first blood on my leg and on my hand on the playground.
You don't win when it's only she win when she's there longest on hanging there, but she don't want it.
Okay. Oh! Ah!
Super Papa. She don't have. She on
Oh,
the
she's
floor.
dying! Ah! So we found this very nice little road on the river with big stones all over the place, but I'm not afraid to drive in here. We was like slithering through with our big camper, but we found this like little nice spot here directly on the river. So I would say we are good here to spend 1 or 2 days. It's you will see we have to explore a little bit. It don't look too canyon-like, and because we are really into the rock climbing, we kind of need something a little bit more wild on the river. So we will probably don't stay too long here, even that is a very nice spot for the camping side of the trip, but this is always something which we find everywhere. We decided to make a little fire this morning to make a hot chocolate. So we're waiting for the milk to boil up, to almost boil up, and then we will make some hot chocolate. And I even found vanilla. So Maya, we will take the vanilla and
Burn it.
burn it and make it to powder. So we just found this little private beach while we was hiking a little bit. It started like, oh, what is this? Looks like, I don't even know what that was. Maya thinks it was a house before, but it looks like the water was washing it down. We think it was something where they blocked the water. And yeah, it's a little private beach. It's just like 150 meters from our camp. So we will probably have a swim here tomorrow. The only thing what is missing is a little cliff to send it, but gonna good have everything. We experienced climb, and here's our private pool. Here probably the water is more warm. Wow! Oh yeah, it's like really warm compared to the river.
Oh my love, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Oh my love, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm
trying to make a video and tell from a yummy drink, but this little monster is talking the full time. How should I talk with all of you and tell from my yummy drink? Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum.
How can I know when I'm lost? Oh my pretty babe.
Now we're preparing the fire to make some slow cooked meat over our bushcrafty construction here. We have a proper barbecue there, even with like a twisting stick. But what is the fun with using this when you can build it yourself? We at the private beach now, and you see the pretty t-shirt I was wearing. You can buy that in our web shop, link in the description. Oh, pretty nice merch we got in our website, links in the description.
Promotion puppy.
I was watching a few YouTube videos from other people I follow, and they're very clever with how they always promote their own merch, and I was like, oh, I also really should start this. And I was.
We make now the video shoot from the promotion. Maybe you go in the water and make some stuff with your t-shirt, like
No, he not made it like this. He just was mentioning it from time to time that he was wearing his
also
own
made
merch.
it like this.
Because
like
you don't
real
want
fashion
that this
promotion.
feels like promotion. This have to feel natural. That it not feels like I'm promoting my own
You make
products.
both. You make the real professional promotion and then the silly ones in between. He's like ultra professional, have both combination of promotion inside one clip.
But the last you speak from, it's not very professional. It's very unprofessional.
Doesn't matter. When it look even more unprofessional, it's even more professional, you know? The unprofessional professionality.
And how professional is it to be upside down and promote your stuff? And as much as I love these trips, I'm always kind of working. I'm always have to find a few hours in the morning or somewhere in between for editing and for keeping everything on track. Even that she's complaining sometimes, but on the other hand, it gives me a lot of freedom, a lot of time. We like on the road and make stuff constantly, a lot more than when you like work normal, I would say, because then you have like a few weeks holiday in the year, you have pretty much never time. So better like this and have somewhere a few hours in between where you spend to organize everything. And this seems not the worst place to edit a video. When we're on the road like this and we don't really know where we are in the wildness or less wildness and how our internet reception is, I'm scheduled everything for all of you out there for almost 1 month. So now today I'm edit a little bit on the vlog from last week. And just because it makes fun and because it's so much footage that when I don't edit these vlogs and the vlogs, I will always and ever edit fully 100% myself because I love to do them. I really have to say, I love to make these little vlogs. So, and meanwhile, while I'm sitting here in my edit room, we have Maya take care of the fire, playing with the eggs, taking care of our meat here. We made a very big fire yesterday night, but today we will leave from this spot. It was till yet my favorite spot from this journey, but better never stay longer than 2 days at some spot because that's not how you find nicer spot. And you always think like this was the nicest spot and then you find something nicer. Anyway, today and tomorrow we're visiting a friend who have 2 kids in Maya's age. He lives just 60 kilometers from here. So how much? 47 cards for the master of the Uno, he was telling he is. Because he told us that he's the master of Uno and he always wins against the little kids. But it not even looks like. So this is my friend Stefano.
Hello.
He makes jewelry.
Yeah,
But
with my hands.
he didn't bring any of them to promote it here for you guys.
Just go and visit my Instagram page until it lasts.
I will put some links in the description.
It's better.
And he
What
made
is it?
already some stuff for Thailand as well. Some of you maybe are lucky owner of this 3 anglies. He made them. And some other stuff.
Other stuff.
They sold out very long ago, so you don't have to even look on our web shop. But at this point, web shop promotion.
I don't remember.
And I'm always very clever. Also, when we get t-shirts, I put, and I really like them, I put like 3-4 on the side. So at some point, a few years later, when they no one have anymore, then I like to use them, you know. Then you have like this.
I still have one of the
Vintage
your first
pieces.
t-shirts with the this is not a fucking symbol. And probably now they will cost a lot of money.
Yeah, I had some people, they're very like from...
Probably someone is ready to pay 1,000 euro for this t-shirt.
That I don't think, but...
Yes, but me too, but it's good to say this on camera.
Yeah, they are like...
The most important thing is not what you say, it's to be very straight when you say something, even if it's bullshit, you know?
Be very serious in talking bullshit. I am also very good with that. She knows.
Yeah.
But we take her out of the frame, so she's not here, you see. Because with her laughing here, it makes it very unreliable what we say. But without her in the frame, it looks like a very reasonable, very adult, grown-up, serious talk about proper
please can you say to the girl, to the guy of the light, if it's possible to...
Yeah, the light. Make him look very sexy.
Yeah, because there's too much light in my face at the moment and I started to sweating. Please...
Oh, the sweat. They didn't make the powder good on you.
Put some powder.
What is the team doing? And you see, very serious, but then you see her laughing on the side. It completely destroyed the seriousness about this.
Now the light team is coming.
The light team is coming.
The light team is... okay, perfect.
The light team is coming. It's all blown out from bad exposure from the camera guy. What are you doing? And the camera guy is trying to hold the camera that it looks almost like I hold the camera, you know. This is this vlog style called the production we have going on here.
There's a drone here.
And normally he
So we go now in a little salami factory. I'm all excited for this little salami factory in
Not so little salami.
Italy. And I love Italian salami. And I had one time, I remember I had an appointment with Stefano and he didn't show off to the appointment. And I was saying, no problem, just send me some salami as an excuse. And then I got a nice parcel of salamis from him. So now we're off to the salami factories of his town. They probably have a story because, funny side note, every Italian who was ever bring me salami, he bring me one special salami and tell me about the story of the salami from the tradition of his town where the salami is coming and blah blah blah. All the salami, you know,
blah 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 blah.
you know.
Yes.
You have also some story of your salami.
Not yet, but I can figure it out. Something funny to say, probably.
And this is my special render constellation I just invented. There comes air under to the laptop. I have it plugged in for the charging and it's kind of stable. So I can close this here and while we now drive, it can final rendering while it's plugged in. And it seems like we will have internet later this day, so I'm able to upload the in 46 minutes finished vlog and all the other stuff. And I made a little mistake while shooting the last week's vlog, and I shooted everything on 4K, not everything on this camera not, and everything in slow motion not, but probably mostly everything else I shoot it in 4K. So it takes a lot of time for rendering. It was a lot of hassle to edit it. But we're done, and it's render while driving. Drive and render. On this very beautiful spot here, and I was just setting up a time lapse. With time lapse, you never 100% know how they end up. You're trying to. I have a very nice framing here, but no, everything depends on the sky, on the clouds, where the sun goes down, how much clouds there. Some clouds are very good, but too much clouds are not good, because then the exposure changes too much. So it looks like there's some clouds going and there's some nice movement of the cloud. So I make one picture every 5 seconds and I try to let it run for 7 hours and see what happens. So while we're waiting, I wanna make a little quick promotion for my book. I have this written book about life, and I have this Tibetan art book with a lot of very nice paintings inside. You'll find all the links in the description. And now we have to wait and wait and wait. Novi was just taking a professional shower in the river and it was very cold. Probably one of the coldest river showers I ever had. And I have to mention, we have a shower inside there, which we even can have hot water, but it's not as much adventure as it looks. It's very luxury, like crazy luxury. And yes, it was fun. Why not? Ice cold mouse, please coming.
Okay, I'm coming. yeah, okay.
So we got our walkie-talkies ready because the two of us will go on a little small hike up there to the waterfall.
Yes, yeah.
Because the kid is too bored. In case they're coming aliens and take us to the sky, then we still can phone.
Okay.
This is how we start a perfect bonfire. First, we build up this special construction with, like, I have 2 big pieces of wood who hold all the small wood, and then we have a nice piled up thing and a lot of paper. And because I just love it, we use fire starter. I don't have gasoline there. There's nothing better than light up a fire with gasoline. Then you have at least a little explosion. But the fire starter have to do it as well. You have to put it on and wait for 1 minute. You can use a lot because it is not gasoline. The girls are getting wood. I was making the circle and prepare everything. And then we see what we do tonight. Make a nice fire, make some food on the fire, all that stuff. So now I made this special construction. I found this very big stone. I just put it on and made a big fire. It started getting already very warm. So the idea is to make some meat on the hot stone.
And when the morning comes, I will feel that I am brave again. And when you pass me by, I will smile and
zucchini flowers.
I don't know what I'm
Yummy, some onion.
don't know where I'm going. It's a secret.
It's so hot. It's too hot.
Fun cooking outside. You have to look like it makes just fun and you feel good. Nothing is hot enough.
It was fun to find a stone, get everything ready, keep the fire rolling.
And
What? And now comes the very special. The butter sauce, the herb butter sauce. This fresh herbs.
I heard it's the best meal you ever cooked in your life.
Not in my life, but on the hot stone, on the hot barbecue stone. That's for sure the best meal I ever made on the hot barbecue stone.
So I already heard that in the last days we had a jury. It's Glitter. And here she is. You can see her, but are you ready?
Yes.
Are you already nervous?
No, I don't. I'm very confident that this is the best food I ever made on a barbecue hot stone.
Maybe it's because it's the first time
Yes.
he ever made a dish like this.
Yeah. Very good. Now we're tasting the flowers or the zucchini flower. It's good, but a little bit burnt. It's tasting burnty, but it's okay.
Don't worry, I cut it out.
The meat is good. It's glossy. It's good. It's good. And this all is a good combination. Good idea. I give for that 8 points.
Only fire and stove, frying on a hot stone. I was very skeptical, but now we know we can fry on a hot stone. She was start like, you think about why there's not much bushcraft videos where they make their dish on a hot stone. There are reasons for. But no, I think the only reason is that they don't find a perfect granite stone like this who is strong enough to hold the fire without just cracking apart. But even this one, it starts cracking a little bit. But we are in the Italian Alps. Here is where the best marmor and granite of the world comes from. So that's you find a good piece of stone like this. We already was thinking to maybe bring it to Thailand, but I have to see how it looks tomorrow when it's cold, how big the crack is, how strong the stone is, and maybe we take it with us. Why not? Somewhere in the area we was last week, me and Maya was like getting the 2 big stones or 3 big stones who are making the waterfall shower in the guest house bathroom. We was also bring from the Italian Alps. There's where you can shower. Good morning, you all. So it's a little bit after 5 in the morning. I'm already in the middle of the hill. I don't know if you see here anything, probably not. It's too dark for this camera. So I'm in the middle of the hill. I'm trying to climb up to make a very nice time lapse and to maybe make a small talk episode. But it's very cold. Even that I'm very packed, I bring even a sleeping bag to lie down then.
but it's very cold, and it kind of, I'm not sure if it was raining in the night, but it's everywhere, everything is wet. Everything is wet and slippery, and because it's so black, it's very hard for me to see up and find a path. So I really have to go through, through the wild here, the wild. Wish me luck. So I made it till a small pass. Very high already. It was very sketchy to climb up here in the night. And now I will follow the path to the other side of the valley, because the sun goes up behind there. So I need to be on the other side and set up the camera in the dark, and I have one try for a nice time lapse. Wish me luck. Okay, I made it. We are like probably 200-300 meters higher than the camp, and I think a perfect timing. It just started coming up, the sun over there. I think I found a pretty nice framing. It can be a little bit tricky because it's pitch black when you try to frame it. So what I tried to do was make long exposure pictures, always wait for 5 seconds and have the maximum ISO, so just have like all the light what I could have to get a little teeny bit of vision. And I don't only have my small cameras with me, so they are not the strongest in the night. So let's drink something from the little river here, sit down in our sleeping bag and enjoy the show. The only thing what is missing is a warm coffee, but now slowly the sun goes up. I hope I set the exposure right, because it's sometimes a little tricky. You have to guess the right exposure. I'm not guessing, I know what kind of exposure I have in the day, but I'm not fully sure how light it gets, how much clouds, how much of everything, because when the sun comes out, then my exposure can be completely fatal. But when the clouds are, it can be very dark. It can be a very dark day. It looks very cheesy. And yeah, I think we got a nice view up here. What you all think? Was it worth to climb here in the early morning? I think yes. So we are like around, I would say 3 hours on the mountain. It's very light. Before there was come even a little bit sun out, but the sun is on a different side, so I didn't get anything from the sun. I just was seeing like very dramatic, and you also will see at some point, a very dramatic sunrise. And I found a cereal bar, and I eat a cereal bar and I drink some water from here. And I recorded 2 small talk episodes, so I let a lot of my thoughts out. And now I will just chill here a little bit. Maybe I have a little nap, because it looks very nice and I want to let the time lapse run at least another hour. And I can see down there the camp. And I see no activity with the girls, but it's hard to say. See, here's our camp. There's the camp, there's no activity. There's a few other campers, they come there yesterday evening for sleeping, but we already hear signs yesterday morning. No, there's like this cloud coming, very nice. I would say it's a very nice spot for a time lapse. I would have made it a little bit higher, would have been nice and fun. There I was finding this little path, but then there was coming this trees, and I once made a mistake to have like some trees too close, and when then the sun and the cloud shifting too much, you have this one big thing like changing a lot. Normally when you go on wider landscapes like this and there comes close and there comes clouds, it looks very nice to have like this patchwork and the cloud moving in the shadows. I love it. So yeah, I will now chill a little bit and then we make our way down to the camp. 4 hours later, everything is like cloudy now, so it's time for me to leave the mountain, go back to the camp. Now it's 10 a.m. The girls are probably already awake. And it's very cold. It was like very nice. There was come a lot of cloud movement, a lot of sun even. I had like real light leaks in. But for here it was very cold and the sun comes and it was very hot. It was like very weird few hours. It would have been better to have somewhere a little bit shadow and then just crawl in the sleeping bag. So that was my place here. And now go back in the camp and stand up together with the girls and make some breakfast, make some coffee and start the day. It's funny, like start the day with like, no, it's already 10, it's 5 hours already. So that's what I mean with being motivated to stand up early. I have like 5 hours more than, it's like a present of 5 hours I got today, a present of 5 hours. I made a very amazing time lapse. I made 2 small talk episodes. I watched a Kevin James special, which I downloaded on Netflix before. Very amusing. I love it. One of my favorite comedians, creators out there, actors, whatever he is. And yeah, no, I'm hiking back. More easy now with the daylight. And pressing stop now. 5-hour time lapse. Woo! So that was a very beautiful ride. We on top of the pass now. Here's Italy, and there's the Swiss, and there exactly. So I'm directly on the border, and we stand here on the little lake. We make a little break here because it was a little bit of a ride to come up here. We enjoy the fresh air. We will watch one documentary about cliff jumper because we still have Italian internet here. Internet, yes. Internet, no. So the next week I don't have internet. And that's our last chance to watch a little doku about cliff jumper, extreme cliff jumper. Woo. People's like Robert Wall and Adrenaline Addiction can recommend you all here on YouTube. And anyway, thank you for watching this week's vlog. See you the next time. Like, subscribe, you know, all the stuff the good scribbles do. And see what happened. We was already thinking to maybe come back here next week already. But no, the adventure continues. We will drive now to the Swiss to meet someone fixing something on our camper and picking up a friend of Maya, and then we hit back in the nature and see where the adventure drives us. We are already 3 weeks on tour. Feels very nice, feels very home. And the longer I'm on tour in the camper, the less I feel the need for driving back home, and the more I feel the need for just stay at one of the beautiful places there. One day.